having fun?
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Doug with the VHS Group, and I'm here to talk about this project that we just completed. So we were just able to partner with TRUNORTH Fitness, which is a super cool boutique gym that is opening up in St. Louis, specifically in the Ellisville area. The owners, and they gave us two specific requirements. They said, one, that they needed a, quote, bomb audio system, which is what we delivered. They wanted it to be super impactful, really loud, really crisp, really clear, easy to use, totally set the vibe in the space. So that whenever people come in, it's bumping, it sounds good, and it's phenomenal. Okay, so now we can hit play. Now, the nature of the type of classes that they run, they don't want to have to be yelling over the music. So the other thing that was a requirement is they wanted to have a ducking feature. So what ducking is it allows the music to be playing as one input source, and then whenever a second input source is introduced, like a microphone, it'll drop the music. So that way they can just speak into the mic over the music without having to do any secondary steps. They stop talking and the music goes back to the level that it was before. So yeah, it's a really, really cool use case for them. The other thing that's interesting about the system that we did is we did a 70 volt system. 70 volt systems you see a lot of times in like commercial spaces. And the beauty of it is you can actually daisy chain the speakers. So with a traditional stereo system or audio system, you have to run from each speaker back to the amplifier independently. So one direct run. But with a 70 volt system, what it allows us to do is actually daisy chain it. So we can go from the first speaker to the second speaker, third speaker, fourth speaker, just in series, which really minimizes the amount of visible cables that are in the space and just makes running, you know, the whole infrastructure to power the system much more easier, much more straightforward, and again, much cleaner. There's really no visible cables in the space unless you're really looking for them. So yeah, this is a cool way to kind of showcase some of the other capabilities that we have. So we do a lot of like the home theaters and residential whole home distributed audio and that type of stuff, but there's a really cool use case for this in a commercial aspect. I think that this is a solution that would work really well for like a restaurant that has a counter. So they've got music playing and they want to say, hey, order number 3 is ready. It comes in over the music, audio drops, goes right back to it. I think that's a cool use case for it. Even in a car dealership, you know, where they have, you know, ambient music playing, and then if they want to say that a car is done in service, it can cut to it. Just as a few kind of ideas that I've been kind of thinking about. But yeah, it's a really cool system and sounds awesome. If you want to check out TRUNORTH, their website is trunorth.fit, and then you can also follow them on socials, which they can be found right here. Okay, so now we're going to cut to just kind of like a first-person point of view of how we ran some cables and installed this in-wall iPad setup where it will directly charge it via PoE, power over Ethernet. So we had to run Ethernet cable to it into a little box that will then power and provide wired internet to the iPad. It's really cool. And you can kind of see the breakdown of like our thought process of like how we're trying to get a cable from one side of the building to the other, how we install the actual components, set it up, configure it. It's kind of cool to see. All right, see ya. Okay, so we are installing this IPORT wall hanging iPad mount, so it'll control the audio system here. So we've got the hole cut here, and then now we're gonna run this cable down and through the ceiling. So we gotta pop this. You should see my stick. There it is. I don't know if that shows up on camera. I'll probably need some additional light up in here, but we're gonna work this down a little bit further. I'm gonna get it to this end corner, and then that will allow us to get into this network closet, which is where the audio equipment is. So now we're just gonna pop this tile. Boom. Excellent. Now I can take this off of here. Get a little bit more slack. And then right here is my speaker cable. And there's actually a piece of conduit that's right inside of there. Now, ooh, love to see that. First form, baby. Ooh, liquid gold. Oh my gosh, first form, baby. Get out of here. What is this I see? More first form? Chocolate BB pretzel. Where's that? Oh yeah. That right there's the crack. Could live on those. All right, we're gonna move this over. We're gonna close the snack bag. Last thing anybody wants is ceiling dust in their TRUNORTH Almond Pecan Crunch clusters. All right, let's go. What do we got in here? Oh. Look at that. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. All right. Now I think it's probably too dark. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A little bit more slack. Gorgeous. And then we're gonna get this secured. We've got a cable clip there. We've got one there. And we've got one there. There we go. Wonderful. That's long enough, so I'll terminate this, plug it into a PoE injector that's gonna go right there. Your comfort zone will kill you. That's the freaking truth. When I started this company, I had a cush little office, sitting at a desk job, 401k, all that jazz. Left it all behind to climb around in ceilings and put together cool shit. Made so many cool relationships doing this. Met so many cool people. Supported a ton of cool businesses. I wouldn't trade it for anything. There it is. Okay, now what we're gonna do, so I've got my crimpers and let's see, oh look at that, more first one. I need flush cutters and I need this guy, that guy. Let's see, hopefully. So we've got orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. That's the order of the pairs. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Get it nice and tight. Okay. There we go. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. We got to get the jacket nice and tight into there. If you twist this, then whenever you crimp it, it doesn't pop all those cables off like it just did with that. Goodbye. Okay, now there we go. So this is the PoE injector. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, as you can see, it says data in, data power out. So that's gonna go here. That is going to go into the router. go. Okay. Now, this guy needs to be disconnected. So when we plug this in, we should get a green light. Okay, so we have our PoE power. Ooh, that's sexy. I like that. Let's see if I can get it off now. I guess technically, I guess it doesn't need to be in that, yeah. This level with the built-in light is the best invention ever. There we go. There we go. Go. Okay. So we can get this perfect. It's got to be perfect. It's not perfect, it's not right. The moment of truth will be, is it going to be hard to slide the iPad in because of the thermostat? We may have an issue. Okay, my camera died, but it's up. Okay, so now we can hit play.